I'm JerryTerrifying, and you're watching VAG, videos of acquired games. Last week, driving home from work, I saw some, last Friday, driving home from work, I saw some garage sale signs, and I decided I'd get up Saturday and hit up a few sales. So the first sale I get to, I hop out of the truck, I ask the dude, say, hey dude, you got any video games? And he's like, no. And then his girlfriend says, what kind of games? Nintendo, Atari, Sega, PlayStation, Xbox. That's the quick list. And it's like, I got some PS2 games. PS2 games sound great. Let's see them. So she brings them out of the house. Stack of PS2 games about like this. So this is what I have that I'm willing to sell. And it's like, okay, I understand that. So I go through, and the first thing that catches my eye is Sly Cooper 2. A few weeks ago, I found Sly Cooper 1. It's like, all right, here it is, garage sale fake. I'm going to get this series. And I open up the case, no disc. So I go through the rest of the games. Sports Ball, I think Finding Nemo was in there, like some movie bullshit. And Final Fantasy 12. And I'm like, shit, for $1, I'll try Final Fantasy 12. I pull it out of the case, or open up the case, no disc. So the only two games in that stack that I was interested in, no games in the case. So I'm like, that sucks. And then she mentions that they have a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 for the Xbox 360. And I said, hey, I'll take it for $1. They upgraded to the X-Boner version of GTA 5. And I said, hey, I'll take it for $1. So they go in, they bring it out, and this is the first game I got last week for $1. First game, best game. So the other sign that I saw that I wanted to check out was for a trunk sale. If you're one of my many European viewers, you would call it a boot sale. It was at a church in the parking lot. Everybody had their cars and they're selling shit out of their trunks. We call those trunks in America. You go, boot. Boot's what you put on your foot. Oh, damn. I bet in England they call this steely wheelie automobile-y. Oh no, I'm fucking wound up. So the first bunch of shit I see at the trunk sale got a couple of Xbox games. They had prices on it, I think. No, they didn't. And so I offered $1 for the two because this isn't anything I'm that interested in. But I figured, hey, they're System Link games that I don't have. Maybe there'll be some fun if I can convince some friends to come over, network some Xboxes, and fuck around. Someday that may happen. So we got Ghost Recon 2, which is in okay condition. And then we got Full Spectrum Warrior 10 Hammers, which looks like a dog chewed on. So I've got an Xbox case, so I can upgrade at least this part that's all fucked up. I don't know, I'll just stick this shit on my shelves. I don't know. So I got these for $1 together. So we're up to $2. And then I was like, oh, this is nice. I've never actually found a video game at a church sale before. This is interesting. And then I walked around the rest of the booths there at the church sale, and I found this. This is Dungeon Siege 3. They were asking $4 on it. I offered $1. I'm like, there's no case and manual. I mean, who wants this ugly garbage on their shelves? GameStop shit. Yuck. So I got this for $1. And then I continued on my journey and went to several more garage sales and did not find shit. But I did find two games I want to play. Dungeon Siege 3 looks pretty cool. Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, shit. I'm glad I waited and got it for $1. That's the way to do it, guys. And then this bull honky, 50 cents a piece for Ghost Recon 2 and Full Spectrum Warrior 10 Hammers. Like I said, I've got that army of Xboxes, and they're System Link games, 2 to 8 players, 2 to 16 players. These may be fun to dick around with a couple of friends on a System Link match. Sometime soon, I'm gearing up for it. I'm getting mentally prepared. I'm moving in with my woman, so the Dank Pit of Despair will grow in size and power. I'm going to build a wall in the basement. They have half their basement is finished. I'm going to take about half of that finished basement, build a wall, and that's going to be the new studio, recording, game collection, Dank Pit of Despair. And, you know, I may have to come up with a new, unique name to describe this location. Or I will probably do the mentally lazy thing and just keep calling it the Dank Pit of Despair. But I will have enough room to have a couple televisions and a couple of Xboxes set up so I can invite some friends over. So I can say, hey Kyle, hey Lester, why don't you come over? Let's play some Full Spectrum Warrior. Or, you know, maybe some Halo or Battlefront 2, like I've always wanted to do. That's it. $3, 4 games. 2 of them I actually want to play. Hey, Mecha Menace, what's your trick for getting free cases? Give me a free case, you son of a bitch. Come on. Hook me up, man. Work your magic. Give me a case for Dungeon Siege 3. Worst case scenario, I'll just take one of my spare 360 cases and print a thing and have it at least look nice on my shelf. This is what I got. You just watched an episode of Vag, and you can't unwatch it if you made it this far. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll have something for you next week. Wish me luck that I find some more video games, because these shelves aren't nearly full enough.